The holiday season, a time when streets are adorned with twinkling lights and the air is filled with the scent of pine and cinnamon. It's a period that brings families together, where laughter echoes through homes and the spirit of giving is in full swing. A time for joy, family, and of course shopping. Stores bustle with activity as people hunt for the perfect gifts, and the economy gets a much-needed boost from the surge in consumer spending. But this year, a shadow falls over the season. The festive cheer is marred by an unsettling development that has left many in disbelief. Walmart, the retail giant, is closing stores. This isn't just a minor adjustment, it's a significant move that has sent shockwaves through the industry. And left communities reeling. The closures are not isolated incidents, but part of a broader strategy that reflects deeper issues within the company. As shoppers gear up for Black Friday and Christmas shopping, the news of Walmart's closures is a stark reminder of the changing retail landscape. The once bustling aisles, now eerily empty, paint a grim picture of the future. These closures, strategically placed just before the busiest shopping season, signal a deeper struggle within the retail giant. It's a struggle that goes beyond mere financials, touching on the very essence of consumer behavior and market dynamics. This is not just about closing a few underperforming stores, it's a sign of the times. The retail landscape is shifting, and even giants like Walmart are not immune to the pressures of a rapidly evolving market. The closures are a harsh reality check for many. Shoppers who once relied on the convenience of a nearby Walmart now find themselves at a loss, searching for alternatives. They highlight the economic anxieties gripping the nation. The declining revenue and economic uncertainties are not just numbers on a chart. They represent real fears and challenges faced by everyday people. The question on everyone's mind is simple. What does this mean for me? For the average consumer, it raises concerns about accessibility, affordability, and the future of retail as we know it. For some, it's the loss of a convenient shopping location. The empty parking lots and shuttered doors are a stark reminder of the changing times. For others, it's the fear of losing their jobs during an already uncertain time. Employees who have dedicated years to the company now face an uncertain future, filling out job applications and hoping for the best. The impact is far-reaching, touching the lives of countless Americans. Families are left to grapple with the economic and emotional fallout, wondering what the future holds. Communities are coming together to discuss the implications, seeking ways to adapt and support one another. Local businesses are stepping up, trying to fill the void left by Walmart's departure. Experts are analyzing the trends, trying to make sense of the shifting market dynamics. Economists are weighing in, offering insights into what this means for the broader economy. Amidst the uncertainty, there is a glimmer of hope. Communities are resilient and new opportunities are emerging. The retail landscape may be changing, but the spirit of innovation and adaptation remains strong. As families turn to local stores and small businesses, a new chapter begins. It's a chapter that emphasizes community, resilience, and the enduring spirit of the holiday season. Walmart, in their official statement, cited underperformance as the primary reason for the closures. The retail giant emphasized that the decision was not made lightly and came after extensive analysis and deliberation. They pointed out that the affected stores had been struggling for a significant period, and despite various efforts to turn things around, the results were not satisfactory. This move, they claim, is part of a broader strategy to ensure the long-term health and sustainability of the company. They assured the public that these were difficult but necessary decisions. The company expressed empathy for the employees and communities impacted by the closures, stating that they are committed to providing support during the transition. Walmart has promised to offer severance packages and assistance in finding new employment opportunities for the affected workers. Additionally, they are working with local organizations to mitigate the impact on the communities that have come to rely on these stores. The locations targeted for closure were carefully selected based on a variety of factors. These factors included not only financial performance, but also the store's strategic fit within Walmart's overall network. The company conducted a thorough review of each store's performance metrics, customer demographics, and market conditions. They also considered the competitive landscape and the potential for future growth in each area. These factors included historical and projected financial performance, which showed a consistent decline in sales and profitability. The data revealed that these stores were not meeting the company's financial targets and were unlikely to do so in the foreseeable future. This analysis was crucial in making the tough decision to close these locations. The store's strategic fit within Walmart's overall network was another critical consideration. The company aims to optimize its store footprint to better serve its customers and improve operational efficiency. By closing underperforming stores, Walmart can reallocate resources to more profitable locations and invest in new growth opportunities. This strategic realignment is intended to strengthen the company's market position and enhance its ability to compete in an increasingly challenging retail environment. The needs of the communities they serve were also taken into account. Walmart recognizes the important role its stores play in local communities, providing not only retail services but also employment and support for local initiatives. The company is committed to maintaining a presence in these communities and will continue to explore ways to meet their needs through other channels such as online shopping and partnerships with local businesses. However, the cold, hard facts paint a different picture. The financial data and market analysis indicate that these closures are not just a temporary measure, but part of a larger trend. The retail landscape is evolving rapidly, and Walmart is facing significant challenges from both traditional competitors and new market entrants. The closures reflect the company's need to adapt to these changes and reposition itself for future success. The closures, strategically positioned in key markets across the country, are a clear indication of a company grappling with changing consumer behavior and a fiercely competitive landscape. Walmart is not alone in this struggle. Many retailers are facing similar pressures as consumers shift their shopping habits towards online and mobile platforms. The company is investing heavily in its e-commerce capabilities and exploring new ways to engage with customers in the digital age. These closures are a clear indication of a company grappling with changing consumer behavior and a fiercely competitive landscape. The rise of e-commerce giants like Amazon has fundamentally altered the retail environment, forcing traditional brick-and-mortar stores to rethink their strategies. Walmart is responding by enhancing its online presence, offering more convenient shopping options and leveraging its vast network of physical stores to provide a seamless omni-channel experience. Despite Walmart's attempts to downplay the severity of the situation, the sheer number of closures tells a different story. The company is undergoing a significant transformation, and these closures are a necessary part of that process. While the immediate impact on employees and communities is undeniable, Walmart believes that these changes will ultimately lead to a stronger, more resilient organization. The sheer number of closures tells a different story. This is not just about a few stores, it's a strategic retreat from markets that are no longer deemed profitable enough. The company is focusing its efforts on areas with higher growth potential and investing in new technologies to better serve its customers. This approach is designed to ensure Walmart's long-term viability in a rapidly changing retail landscape. This is not just about a few stores, it's a strategic retreat from markets that are no longer deemed profitable enough. The company is focusing its efforts on areas with higher growth potential and investing in new technologies to better serve its customers. This approach is designed to ensure Walmart's long-term viability in a rapidly changing retail landscape. It's a strategic retreat from markets that are no longer deemed profitable enough. The company is focusing its efforts on areas with higher growth potential and investing in new technologies to better serve its customers. This approach is designed to ensure Walmart's long-term viability in a rapidly changing retail landscape. The announcement of the closures has left employees and communities reeling. The once bustling aisles of these stores are now filled with a palpable sense of uncertainty. Images of employees grappling with the news of their lost livelihoods are a stark reminder of the human cost of these closures. Local news channels are flooded with stories of families struggling to cope with the sudden loss of income. The ripple effect of these closures is being felt far beyond the walls of these stores, impacting local economies and communities that rely on Walmart for employment. "I've worked at this Walmart for 15 years, says Sarah, a single mother of two. Tears well up in her eyes. "This is my livelihood. How am I supposed to provide for my children?" Section 4. Red ink rising, declining sales paint a grim picture. Walmart's financial reports tell a story of declining sales and shrinking profit margins. Over the past few years, the retail giant has faced numerous challenges that have significantly impacted its bottom line. The once bustling aisles of Walmart stores are now eerily quiet, a stark contrast to the company's heyday. The financial data reveals a troubling trend, with quarterly reports consistently showing a downward trajectory in sales and profits. This decline is not just a blip on the radar, it represents a fundamental shift in the retail landscape. The retail giant, once considered invincible, is now grappling with the same forces that have reshaped the retail landscape in recent years. Store closures have become a common sight, with many locations shutting their doors for good. Empty parking lots and deserted store interiors paint a grim picture of a company struggling to maintain its relevance in an increasingly digital world. The rise of e-commerce has been a significant factor in this decline as more and more consumers turn to online shopping for convenience and better deals. The rise of e-commerce, spearheaded by companies like Amazon, has fundamentally changed how consumers shop. The convenience of having products delivered directly to their doorsteps, often within a day or two, has made online shopping an attractive alternative to traditional brick-and-mortar stores. Amazon's vast selection and competitive pricing have set a new standard in the retail industry, forcing companies like Walmart to rethink their strategies. The shift towards online shopping has been swift and decisive, leaving many traditional retailers scrambling to catch up. The convenience of online shopping, coupled with competitive pricing and a vast selection, has lured shoppers away from traditional brick-and-mortar stores. Consumers can now browse and purchase products from the comfort of their homes, avoiding the hassle of crowded stores and long checkout lines. This shift in consumer behavior has had a profound impact on retailers like Walmart, who have historically relied on foot traffic to drive sales. The decline in in-store purchases has forced Walmart to invest heavily in its online platform, but the results have been mixed. Walmart's once reliable customer base is eroding. The empty shopping carts and vacant checkout lanes are a testament to the changing retail environment. The company has tried various strategies to attract customers back to its stores, including revamping store layouts, offering exclusive in-store deals, and enhancing the overall shopping experience. However, these efforts have not been enough to stem the tide of declining sales. The competition from online retailers is fierce, and Walmart is finding it increasingly difficult to keep up. The younger generation, accustomed to the ease and speed of online shopping, is less likely to visit a physical store. Millennials and Gen Z consumers have grown up in a digital world, and their shopping habits reflect this. They prefer the convenience of online shopping, where they can compare prices, read reviews, and make purchases with just a few clicks. This demographic shift has been particularly challenging for Walmart, as it struggles to attract younger customers to its physical stores. The company has made efforts to appeal to this tech-savvy generation, but the results have been mixed. This shift in consumer behavior has left Walmart scrambling to adapt. The company has invested heavily in technology and e-commerce to try and capture a share of the online market. Initiatives like curbside pickup, same-day delivery, and a revamped online shopping experience are all part of Walmart's strategy to stay competitive. However, these efforts have come at a significant cost, and the return on investment has been slow. The challenge for Walmart is to balance its traditional retail operations with the demands of the digital age. Their attempts to bolster their online presence and compete with Amazon have been met with mixed success. While Walmart's online sales have grown, they haven't been enough to offset the decline in in-store purchases. The company faces stiff competition from established e-commerce giants and new entrants alike. Walmart's online platform has improved, but it still lags behind in terms of user experience and product selection. The challenge for Walmart is to find a way to integrate its online and offline operations seamlessly, providing a cohesive shopping experience for its customers. While Walmart's online sales have grown, they haven't been enough to offset the decline in in-store purchases. The company's financial performance reflects this struggle, with mixed results in recent quarters. Some areas of the business have shown growth, but the overall trend remains concerning. Walmart's leadership is faced with the daunting task of navigating this complex and rapidly changing retail landscape. The future of the company depends on its ability to adapt and innovate in the face of these challenges. The road ahead is uncertain, but one thing is clear: the retail giant must evolve to survive. Section 5. The winds of change, evolving consumer habits and competition. The retail landscape is evolving at an unprecedented pace. Consumer habits are changing, and the rise of e-commerce has created a fiercely competitive environment. Walmart's closures are a symptom of this larger trend, a sign that even the biggest retailers are not immune to the forces reshaping the industry. Consumers are increasingly demanding convenience, value, and a seamless shopping experience. They are no longer content with the traditional brick-and-mortar experience. The rise of mobile shopping, social media marketing, and personalized recommendations has raised the bar for retailers. Walmart's closures are a stark reminder that retailers need to adapt or risk being left behind.